You should do it, Shell.
A simple craft today, boys and girls.
Oh, what are we doing?
We are making candle holders.
Lovely. Oh, that's pretty.
Huh?
Yes, I like that one.
Thank you very much. And it's very simple. All you need to make this are some empty bottles, some candles, of course, to put in the top, some paints, paint brushes, and some water to have nearby so that you can dip your brush between colours. So the first thing you need to do is to wash the label off your bottle by soaking it in some warm water with some detergent. So once you've done that, you need to choose some bright colours that will show up on your bottle and start painting. It is so simple. I'm going to continue painting this flower while you guys go under the sea to see what's happening there.
Being a kid isn't easy, you know.
Huh?
Oh, hey, that is sensational.
Thank you. Be careful, it's still not dry.
Oh, all right. You know, the good thing about these is when there's a blackout, we'll have nice, pretty candle bottles.
But, you know, you don't even have to light them, do you?
No, well, you could just sit them on the windowsill and hope they don't melt in the sun. Then it'd wreck your paint job. I was just telling the guys that being a kid isn't all that easy, but is growing up going to be that much fun?
Yeah, because you can get really tall and you can see over crowds.
That's
you know when you're
one
at a
good
basketball
point.
match and you can't see anything?
I don't like that, you know.
Me neither.
No.
So growing up is very cool.
We'll see you after the break. What about all the other things you can do as a group? Hey, look, Mel's finished her bottles.
And they look beautiful.
Can I ask what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just admiring this jack-o'-lantern here.
Yeah, I can see that, and it is lovely, but why? We're nowhere near Halloween.
I didn't do it myself.
Oh, okay, that's why it looks pretty good, huh?
It's because we're about to go and see Doug in Doug's Bloody Buddy.
Oh, is it a Halloween thing?
Yeah.
I get it now. Here it is.
And you better believe it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Well, I'm getting ready.
hand?
Oh, yeah, please. Here we go. Done. Now, we can go to a break and see what this is all about afterwards.
Who? Me?
No, it's me. I'm me.
Hi, I'm Ben and I'm really into trampolining. I've been trampolining for 8 years. Trampolining isn't just about jumping up and down. It takes quite a long time to learn skills and perfect them. We learn a number of different skills in trampolining and they're normally made up of many different somersaults and twists. When we're jumping on the trampoline, we get to a height of about 2 metres or up. When I first come to training, we straight away do a warm-up, which requires a quick run around the gym and stretches. We do stretches to warm up our muscles so we don't injure ourselves. Safety is a very important aspect of trampolining. Only one person must bounce on the trampoline at a time, and you must always have spotters to push you back on if you're going to fall off. If you have a trampoline, don't try this at home. Another safety aspect is that when you're learning a new skill, a teacher must be always there to guide you and help you. My coach's name is Judy. She's a really good coach, and basically she watches my routine and tells me what's wrong with it, and also helps me with new skills.
Good, great, well done.
In the time I've been trampolining, I've won many different things, such as 2 gold medals from the state championships, plus 2 trophies, and a silver medal at the national championships. My ambition is to eventually get to the world championships and maybe one day get to the Olympics. I like trampolining because, well, I just like it.
I must say you're doing very well, Mel, but you're not quite as good as he was. He was fantastic.
Not really.
No.
Yes,
and
it
as
was
he
fantastic.
said, if you have a trampoline at home, don't try it at home because you need
Giving
to
me a
coach
sore
and everything
neck.
there.
You do. Now, if you have a hobby that you'd like to tell us about, please write to this address.
Exactly. This is the address to write to. It is Saturday Disney, PO Box 1071, Eastwood, New South Wales 2122.
And remember to write your name, address, and all sorts of details like your age on the back.
So we know where to find you.
This is quite hard work, actually.
You're doing a very good job.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, the question I was wondering though, do you think Doug's best friend really is the bat master?
Well, who else could it be?
Yeah, here's Doug.
It's not really me.
Disappointing.
It is hard, though, to use your better judgment when the whole school's putting pressure on you, though, don't you think?
Yes,
true,
I
Jim.
do, but you should always check that rumours are true before you actually believe them.
And if friends are real friends, won't they stick by you, don't you think?
Well,
They
you'd
should.
hope so, wouldn't you?
should.
You would. It's okay, I can do it myself, thanks.
All right, Muscles.
Didn't she ask you to give her a hand to bring that out before?
Mate, hypochondriac.
Yeah, I'll see you after the break. Glad you're that toughie. Shoot! Every week on the show, we travel somewhere in the world to check out what our friends from other Disney clubs are doing. And this week on Diz News, we're off to the Italian Alps to see what our friends are doing with sled dog racing. When you think about snow and sled dogs, you probably think about Alaska or maybe Siberia, right? Well, Francesca from the Disney Club in Italy recently found out that sometimes all you have to do is look in your own backyard. Today she is in the Italian Alps visiting a sled dog school. The school takes care of and trains more than 50 sled dogs for races in Italy and other countries in Europe. Though sled dog racing has been around for years, only recently has it begun to attract more attention and prize money. But of course, few people do sled dogging for the money. It's for the enjoyment and the challenge of working with dogs and being in the outdoors. Tonya from Alaska, where the official state sport is sled dog racing, is one of the school's instructors. She first began sled dogging during winter camping trips with her parents. When she was 18, she raced in Canada's grueling 1,600-kilometre Yukon Quest. Though she still competes, Tonya now prefers passing her knowledge and enthusiasm on to her younger students. Both students and dogs still train in the off-season. Each day, the dogs are run along valley trails, and on weekends, training sessions are held at a nearby ski hill. There, Tonya met up with Marcia and Marianne, two of the school's young sled dog drivers, or mushers. A perfect summer day for these two sled dog addicts is a snowy day in the mountains, running their dogs and practicing for the winter races to come. The musher not only commands the dogs, but helps by running alongside or pushing the sled. The sled used to be made of wood. These days they're often made of plastic or composite materials. Huskies, Samoyeds or mixed breeds are usually the best sled dogs. They're fast, they love to run, and they have plenty of stamina. Mushers feed, water and brush the dogs before every race, and to make doubly sure the dogs are well cared for, race rules require a vet to be present at all competitions. Do the dogs get cold, I hear you ask? Well, not really, because they have a thick insulating undercoat. They are comfortable in temperatures as cold as minus 57 degrees Celsius. Though taking a break inside from the cold never hurt anyone. Or any dog. Now that is definitely something you won't see in an Australian backyard every day. But back on Doug, poor Skeeter, he's having troubles because everybody thinks he's a vampire. He's not going to have much of a Halloween party, is he?
Rumours are not a good idea at all. They can be terribly hurtful.
And a lot of the time they have absolutely no meaning. Yeah, like let's try and start one.
All
just
right,
between the
an
three
experiment.
of us.
I'll start.
Okay.
You know, there's one thing I don't like about my feet.
Right.
I think they're really quite big.
Do you know what Mel said about her feet?
What?
She thinks they're bodacious, man.
No, she said she had beautiful feet.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, you wouldn't believe what else she said. Like, if she thinks her feet are beautiful, she thinks her face is like a, she's like a goddess.
Do you know what Shell was saying about you?
What?
She thinks it's schmiddle, hard and schniddle.
She didn't say that, did she?
Heaps of stuff.
Prime example. Rumours are horrible.
They are.
Hurtful.
You're mean. But our bowling's pretty good.
Oh, I'll start that rumour. My bowling's fantastic. And I'm saying it myself.
It's coming up after the break. so ashamed.
Why? I've never seen those three people before in my life.
Yeah, well, that's right. And I'm sure my bowling skills are a lot better than theirs were.
Of course.
Are you ready?
Show us your
okay,
style.
here we go. Oh. Yeah, strike! Woohoo!
Us stars better go to a break, I think.
Yeah. Thank you very much. That's all right.
Posty, thank you. It's always good to keep in touch with friends and family, don't you think? Anyway, let's get back in touch with Aladdin, because I think Iago's got the love bug. Who's this for?
What a disaster. Besides, how does Mechanicals expect to survive? Guess what, guys? It's the third week of our exciting Mulan competition. Now, if you haven't already got your entries in, don't worry, you haven't missed out. Have a look at this.
The following exciting competition is proudly brought to you by Walt Disney's Mulan, now available on video.
Walt Disney's animated masterpiece Mulan is an enthralling and fun-filled adventure set against the vast and mysterious landscape of China. High-spirited Mulan defies tradition and disguises herself as a man to take her beloved father's place in the Imperial Army. With her hilarious guardian dragon Mushu by her side, Mulan proves to be a brave and disciplined warrior who brings honor to her family. You can now own your very own copy of Mulan on video. To celebrate, Walt Disney Home Video and Saturday Disney are teaming up to give little Aussie heroes the chance to win a holiday to China. There, they'll visit many of the sites which inspired the Disney animators in their research for Mulan. The search is on for Mulan's Australian family hero, a special child whose extraordinary spirit has brought pride and honour to their family through a simple act of kindness, a bold act of bravery, or a special act of loyalty. You can enter the competition yourself or have a member of your family or a friend nominate you. Each entry must be accompanied by a letter answering this question: what's the most important thing you've done for your family? The winner of Mulan's Family Hero Search will fly with up to 4 members of their family for the adventure of a lifetime to China. So send your entry to Mulan's Family Hero Search, P.O. Box 181, South Yarra, Victoria 3141. Entries close on the 8th of May 1999. So good luck.
Hey, Mel.
Yeah, no, we can't enter. I've already asked.
I thought you were talking about me coming in the door. I was going to go back out again.
Oh, no. Very funny.
Do you want to synchronise diving? It's coming up next.
Yeah.
Awesome. Imagine the feeling of walking into an Olympic arena jam-packed with spectators. The thrill of representing your country. Or the nerve-wracking experience of those final moments just before you propel yourself from a 10-metre high diving platform. Today I'm at the beautiful Homebush Aquatic Centre with 2 special divers, Rebecca Gilmore and Phil Patosh. They're both synchronised divers and they're here to tell me a little about it because I'm quite ignorant on the sport. Explain to me, please, what exactly synchronised diving is.
Basically, we just do our dives together and we're judged on whether our takeoff together and whether we're falling together and somersaulting together and our entries.
How are you marked on your dives?
Some judges mark us on our actual dives each, and then other judges mark us on how synchronised we are.
Right, it helps you both got the same colour hair as well. Synchronised. What height is the diving platform that you use?
We do it off the 10-metre platform, which is the top one.
So it's pretty scary up there. We can see it in the background here. It's that one right up the top over there.
It kind of, when you do it together, you kind of don't focus on how scary it is. You're more thinking about being together, so it's kind of good.
So training, what do you do for training?
We just do build-ups together and, yeah, we train by ourselves and then at the end, like closer to competitions, we put our dives together and hopefully they're the same.
Okay, and what's the hours like for training? Is it hard, early mornings, late
We
nights?
train about 25 hours a week, so mornings and afternoons, 25 hours. just got back from Wellington, New Zealand, which was the World Cup Championships. So, and we got a second there.
Second? That's pretty good. So who did you come second to?
Oh, the Chinese. They only beat us by 6 points, so we were up there with them, but...
So close.
Too close.
So what sort of dives do you do at in competition and in training?
So we have to do 5 dives together in a competition, so we've got a list of 5 dives that we do.
Yeah. And you do all the dives you try in training in competition, or don't you have the guts?
Yeah, we do. We're made to.
Yeah. All right, I don't mind this diving. It sounds pretty interesting. I might see if I can try it for the team. What do you guys think?
Why not?
I don't know.
All right, I might go jump into my bathers, and I will see you back here in a second.
All right then.
Body and soul, I'm a freak. I'm a freak. Body and soul, I'm a freak.
He's really bad.
I'm a freak. So how to do, guys?
Oh, pretty ordinary, I'm afraid.
You're not in our team.
What about if I train just a little bit more?
Maybe
A lot more.
could help you.
So I'll make a cut in maybe Olympics 2008.
Maybe give it a couple more years.
Well, let's hope these guys don't make waves in a sport where ripples are rewarded. I better get back to training. Yeah?
Good idea.
Tim, somehow I think you're going to find it hard to get yourself a partner. Maybe you should try scuba diving instead.
Hey, but do they have to be the same height and stuff so they can travel through the water at the same speed?
Yeah, they've also got ESP.
That would help.
Anyway, enough of
We've
this.
got a bit of ESP happening here.
We do,
and
we
we're
do.
kind of the same shape and size.
What are you thinking?
I think we could do some synchro other stuff.
All right.
Anyway, let's get back to the rainforest before there's no rainforest to get back to.